What's up, guys? Matt Torso here, Leads for Locals, and in this video, I'm going to go through how to generate more leads just from your LinkedIn profile. So setting up your LinkedIn profile in a way that it will actually convert like visitors into leads that you can put into your pipeline. So I'm going to kind of break down the system thus far. So if you watched a few of my previous videos, you know that I've been testing a lot of LinkedIn automation and messaging and LinkedIn lead generation, and it's been working pretty well. So a lot of what I'm about to show you comes from that system, and it's kind of a two-pronged system on this, like with this particular video, where if you're looking to generate leads just from your profile. So one is going to be traffic. Obviously, you need people viewing your profile in order for this to work, and you'll see that I've had, honestly, I don't know the time frame for this. What is this? Over the past 90 days. Okay, so you can see this is where I actually launched my automated LinkedIn lead generation campaign. So obviously my views are a lot higher now than they were previously, but you can still generate leads. You don't have to have a ton of traffic, but you do need people viewing your profile. And part of what I'm going to show you will help to increase people viewing your profile. And there's actually a couple things I do with that. So one is making sure your profile is set up to speak directly to your target audience. But two is content. Now, is content absolutely necessary? I mean, I wouldn't say it is. You don't have to have it to generate leads, but if you're trying to display that you're an expert in what you do, why wouldn't you post at least a little bit of content? Like, you don't have to do it every day, but maybe like once a week, do a really, really high quality, high value post. And I recommend doing video, but it could be a blog or whatever. And do that. You can also write articles right on LinkedIn too, which tend to get pretty good traffic, assuming it's good content. But you can see here, I've had just on one post, I think this is one post that I did, I started to get some engagement. People were liking it, whatnot. This was a post that I did. Yeah, I got 3 reactions, which isn't crazy, but the higher value the content, the more engagement you're going to get, the more exposure it's going to get, right? Because obviously these social media platforms want to present content to people that they think is going to be valuable. And one way of knowing that, the platform knowing that, is by how much engagement the post is getting. So if you're able to get a little bit of engagement here, that's really, really good. So, but you can see here, this one had 195 views, which, again, not crazy, but this is one of the higher ones that I've done. This one, okay, well, I guess I won't show the rest. 84 views on this one. I don't know what happened with this one. I don't know if it didn't get any views. I assume that it got some, but oh, you know what? This was in my group. That's why. Okay. So, because I posted this twice, that's why. But I got 195 views. So obviously that's going to attract some people to my profile, right? So posting content is a good way to get some traffic to your profile. But let's actually talk about the profile itself and what I'm doing to actually generate leads. So I'm not even talking about like people just reaching out to me. I do get some people now that trickle in that are in my target niche that are reaching out to me, connecting with me or whatnot. But what I'm talking about is people clicking the link in your profile to get more information, right? Where you're offering a lead magnet. So that's what I do in my profile. And you can see here, this specifically, like I speak directly to my niche. I can't stress that enough, guys. Like how many more leads you'll generate and how much more, like you tend to just like if someone is on LinkedIn and they're searching for your service and you have that on your profile for your particular audience, you're going to show up in those search results a lot more. So it's really, really powerful for getting in front of your target market. So I'm very clear here on what I do. Help annuity agents generate more leads every month, basically, right? And in my profile, and feel free to swipe this, guys, obviously put it in your own words, but you can copy this and do it to make it to where it's your target market, speaking to your target market. But, go through this, basically I'm talking about the pain points and the solution that I offer, right? Is basically what it is. You do not want your profile to be a resume. I see this all the time, and it's just, how spectacular, which I know you're spectacular. I know that, but the potential client, the prospects don't really care. They want to know what you can do for them, right? So speak to their pain points and the solution and also on what you provide can solve that problem. Okay, so hit the pain points, talk about the problem, and how what you provide, your service or product, can how it solves that problem. Okay. So this profile has been working really well for me, and let me show you some results here. But what I wanted to show you is at the bottom here, and actually I might move this up too. But I try not to be like I want people to actually go through my profile, because here's the thing is like, and I don't know that this will make a huge difference, but if I put this higher, like above the fold, so to speak, and people saw it, like maybe I'd get a few more clicks, but honestly, I'm not really going for clicks. I want conversion. So to me, if someone gets all the way to the bottom to click my link, they've consumed pretty much my entire profile description. That's going to be a much better lead than if someone doesn't consume this and clicks it, right? On a profile, it's probably not going to make too much of a difference, but I like putting it at the bottom because I know that's where it's just a psychological thing. It's kind of a micro commitment, right? Where the more content someone consumes before they take the action, the higher their intent is, obviously, right? Otherwise, first off, they wouldn't consume all the content, and second, they wouldn't click over to become a lead and get what it is that you're offering. So let's see. And right here's my call to action. Click the link below to learn more about how my annuity lead generation system works. So it's a very specific call to action. Click the link below, and it takes them over to this page. So I've got an opt-in page. You can see here's I actually have more opt-ins of this, but this is just the last 7 days. It's been pretty consistent coming from my profile. And here's how I know this also is this tool called ClickMagick. This thing is absolutely fantastic. I pay $17 a month, a little bit more upgrade. It's $47 a month. I mean, it's nothing, but this gives you really, really good insight onto where all of your clicks are coming from, right? So I have a group here called Annuity Specialist. So anything around, like any piece of content or anything that I create around annuity agents that I want to track, I come into ClickMagick and I create a link for it. And then basically, whenever somebody clicks that link, it's tracked. So you can see here, and again, these aren't like crazy numbers, but LinkedIn profile, I've had 6 people click over from my LinkedIn profile to become a lead, to get that lead magnet, right? I also have, again, this is content, YouTube videos on, specifically for the annuity and insurance business and things like that. I'm getting clicks from that. I'm getting clicks from my email follow-up, because also part of my system is when someone becomes a connection, someone accepts my connection request on LinkedIn, I automatically put them into an email follow-up sequence, which is, it's awesome. It's really cool. So yeah, not crazy numbers, but this one right here goes to my pre-qualification page, pre-qualification button right here. So, it's just like, the few clicks here and there, they can really start to add up, right? But this really helps to get insight onto where your clicks are coming from. So far, I've had 6 people from my profile click over to become lead, and I've actually generated annuity agent leads. I'm at like 8 or 9 since I launched my campaign like a week ago. So that's not too bad from like just free organic stuff. Obviously, I'm generating a lot of conversations too, so that's good. But I wanted to speak specifically about how your profile can generate leads for you. So this is let me show you the page that link in my profile sends people to. And this is what you want, guys. Think of your LinkedIn profile as the landing page in and of itself, right? Where it's telling people what you do. And if the right person is seeing that, they're going to want more information. So you need to make it as easy as possible for them to get that information. I don't recommend going straight for a phone call. Unless like you're busy, like there's just no, which actually I'm not even going to say that because it's ridiculous. Every business has content that you can provide up front for free, so that kind of explains what your product and service can do for them, and then they can book a call, right? Every business can do that. Basically, so if you have trouble with that, basically take your initial pitch. Like if you cold call somebody and start pitching them, what is that? What do you say? Take that, put that into a short 5 to 10 minute video, and that's your piece of content right there. But basically on the profile, I'm offering this piece of content, how my annuity lead generation system works, and it takes them to this page right here. And it's really, really simple. We do this in ClickFunnels. I'll have a link below if you need ClickFunnels 2-week free trial. This thing is absolutely fantastic. And basically, I'm just saying, discover how to generate 20 plus annuity leads every month using LinkedIn and zero ad costs. Put your name and email in there. And then from there, it takes them to that training guide, right? So that's and I got a little exit pop up here too. That works pretty well. But basically, this link right here takes them, it redirects to this page right here, right? So I know how many clicks I'm getting from my LinkedIn profile. And so that's basically how I'm generating, how you can generate leads from your LinkedIn profile. That's how I'm doing it. It's working really well so far. Again, not crazy numbers, but when you're in high ticket sales, you don't need crazy numbers. Obviously, the more the better, and we'll get more traffic as we connect with more people, we post more content, things like that. But so far, it's working really well. So just to recap, we want to send traffic, and we want to give them a place to actually get more information from you. You want to make sure that your profile is set up to speak about the problem that your specific audience has and how your service can solve it. And then at the end, provide a call to action to get more information, whatever that is for you. Okay. And then, if you can't commit to maybe once a week posting a good piece of content that can drive more traffic to your profile. So that's kind of like the bare minimum foundation that you might need to get more traffic to your profile, convert more of that traffic into leads and put them into your pipeline. So give me a thumbs up if this was helpful, guys. I hope it is. I mean, it's been working pretty well for me. And make sure you subscribe. I'm going to be doing videos like this quite a bit. To just kind of keep you guys posted on how this system is working and what we're doing to generate leads off of LinkedIn and Facebook. We're going to be doing some awesome stuff. So make sure you subscribe. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment below as well. I'm on YouTube pretty frequently. So let me know. I appreciate your time, and I'll talk to you in the next video.